Welcome back. It's time for another edition of There's Nothing to Do in El Paso. And even in 2025, Carla, there is still lots to do here, even if you don't want to leave the break room.
That's right. Well, today Ian and I invited Cacao Coyatoc to come here to the station to show us all the amazing ways that you can make some homemade treats in the traditional way.
Back for another episode of There's Nothing to Do in El Paso, and most of the time, actually all the time, we go out for There's Nothing to Do in El Paso, but today we brought the fun to us because this is something that we could experience here, and I am excited for this one. This is going to be a good time.
Ian, we both are fans of little sweet treats.
We love our sweet treats.
We love our sweet treats. So isn't there a better way to actually bring a sweet treat making factory right here to our studio?
No, there's not. So over here, we got Nancy from Cacao Coyatoc. Nancy, this is an exciting time that you've brought upon us here. Your family's very involved in the cacao industry, but first, let's talk about a little bit of the history of cacao. It goes way, way, way back, like way ancient history, doesn't it?
My grandma's 83 and she lives off of 100% chocolate like every day.
Okay, so I need to hear more.
Now this is what we're on. This is what we came to hear. Your grandma and your entire family actually big in the cacao industry, aren't they?
Yeah, so my uncles actually have a plantation, so they're cousins of my grandma, but we call them tios. And they have a plantation out in Suchiate in Chiapas. We have a strong connection and tradition on both sides of my grandma and my grandpa. I started this business 3 months ago, actually. I've been able to share with the community here in El Paso. Here's the batch of cacao beans that we have, right? So you guys can start taking this, and there's a way to peel. So we'll put the shells in here, and then we'll put the cacao beans in there.
We've heard this before, that the world is running out of cacao or chocolate, I guess. Is this something that you know more about, or something that's talked about?
Yeah, so climate change right now is really affecting the growth, even like plagues that are going on. It's sad because it's not just a chocolate that everyone loves, but it's a culture. It's a way of life for many people. It takes us about, I would say, half an hour to like 40 minutes to peel like a pound. It takes about 25 minutes to grind it into a paste with a lot of pressure. Crack all of the beans. This is the easy part.
Oh.
Great.
That's not what I was expecting.
That's what we're doing.
That's not reassuring.
So we push and then back up. So you want to do it at a consistent speed.
I like it spread mine too much.
All right.
It is gooey, isn't it? It's like a Play-Doh.
Yeah.
It is like a Play-Doh, yummy Play-Doh. The Play-Doh you can eat.
Well, if you ask 36-year-olds, all Play-Doh is Play-Doh you can eat. Don't eat Play-Doh at home, kids.
Yes, disclaimer.
This is not an advertisement to eat Play-Doh.
Next workshops that we'll be having in February, we're going to be at Viable Coffee Roasters, we'll be at Estudio Norte, and we'll be at Three Missions Brewery.
There are two kinds of people in this world. It's going to taste just as good. It doesn't matter the shape. You're going to have a little piece of mine? Since mine's already messed up.
Yours was on the floor.
Oh no! No, it wasn't. Stop. Or cut that part.
5-second rule.
Cut that out of the edit.
Okay, I'm eating the floor chocolate. Just
Floor
kidding.
chocolate.
It's perfectly fine.
Cheers.
Cheers. Let's do it. The sugar.
Bitter.
It's bitter.
It is bitter.
So the more, I guess you want to add more sugar,
But
you
it
guys
tastes
can.
like chocolate.
We made this. This is art. Nancy, this is art.
Thank you.
I don't know if you know that, but this is an art form. And I think Carla and I have a new appreciation for not just making it, but the history behind it, the family ties that a lot of folks have to chocolate, and the emotions that are tied to it. I think too, there's a lot of rich memories that are literally in each
Preserved
piece.
in this little heart.
Okay,
Hey, Nancy, thank you very much. We had so much fun. This has been great.
Thank you for
We'll
coming.
see you again for next episode of There's Nothing to Do in El Paso, where we show you that there in fact is.